if Nukwa hadn't grown weary of the loneliness of Earth, she might not have created the first human being. Initially, the lump of clay had been taken from the ground and fashioned into a tiny creature by Nukwa. Subsequently, the little thing had been set back on the ground, and the first human being had come to live. Many more charming humans had been quickly made by Nukwa as they danced together all about her. This further exemplified her creativity and skill in crafting life. If man and woman had not been brought together by Nukwa to solve the problem of filling the earth with humans, the task would have seemed endless, for the goodness, the ways of marriage would have been taught to men and women by Nukwa, so they could create their own sons and daughters, ensuring the continuation of life on earth. Further blessings would have been received by men from Nukwa's husband, the great good fish, who would have taught them how to weave ropes and make nets for fishing, contributing to their survival skills. The loot would have been made by a fish from which men could draw music, enriching their cultural life. The precious gift of fire would have been given by Fushi to men who would have previously feared it, marking a significant advancement in their civilization. Men would have been taught by Fushi to drill wood against wood and make fire to their own use for warmth and for cooking, so they could have overcome their fear. If Tutin hadn't struck his head against the mountain, the world might not have been left in a disastrous state. They would have been left in a disastrous state by Kun after he struck his head against the mountain, causing chaos and destruction. The world would have been threatened to be put to an end by the conflict between the spirit of water and the spirit of fire. The turbulent and willful Kun would have been down to earth to wipe up huge waves on river, unlike by the spirit of water, further escalating the natural calamities. Children will have fought back with tongues of flame and scorching breath against Kun by the spirit of fire, intensifying the element conflict. Kun armies will have been dispersed, and their leader will have turned and fled, signifying the fear and retreat of the aggressors. Great holes will have appeared in the sky, whilst the earth will have tilted up in the webs by Kun actions, causing with spirit disruption. If men hadn't feared fire, they might to have learned to drill would against wood and make fire to their own use, showcasing their adaptability and ingenuity. If Nukwa hadn't brought together man and woman, the earth might not have been filled with humans, emphasizing her pivotal role in populating the world. If the conflict between the spirit of water and the spirit of fire hadn't spread from heat to earth, the world might not have faced such a perilous situation. Underscoring the celestial origin of the calamity, if Nukwa hadn't patched the holes in the sky with stone on the most perfect, coloring the face of the world might not have been restored, highlighting her efforts in restoring order. The 8 precious symbols had been drawn by Fushi for to being recording all they observed of the world about them, initiating the practice of documentation and knowledge preservation. Further blessing had been received by men from Nukwa husband, the great good Fushi, indicating the continuous support and guidance provided to humanity. The peace of the world would have been restored by Nukwa after she brought back order, demonstrating her resilience and determination in restoring harmony.